So, welcome to the show, Mr. Gary Smyth. Now,
Thank you very
Gary,
much.
we have you on the show for a very good reason. You're going to announce something really quite special. Do you want to tell us a bit about this?
Yes, obviously with the seasons that never was this year and the uncertainty going forward for the 2021 year, um, the Kids for Cancer concert was very, very lucky this year that we were actually fit to get. We were the only pipe band event in the UK, really.
Pretty much all season,
We
yeah.
were we were so like there's no doubt it was at a couple of weeks like that this whole virus thing had really started to settle in.
Yeah.
So I had me thinking of 2021. Do we do like the best of those last 3 years? Put a show together like that, just clips of this and clips of that. But
Yeah.
then again, I kind of felt that it wasn't fair on maybe some of the people whose clips won't be played because everybody's played a big part in the concert this last 3 years.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, then we decided here. Well, look, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll try and do an online concert,
hmm
which anybody who knows me will know that that's basically going to be problems because I'm
That's
not overly great with technology.
So, Gary, I think the whole thing is that you guys are going to have an online show basically for to raise money for the cancer center. Is that right?
Yes, that's the plan. That's the plan to do the concert basically online. Um, Anybody who knows me, obviously, that's going to throw many, many spanners in the works for myself because technology is not my strong point. But thankfully, good old Andrew Shilliday has stepped in, and he's more than happy to put some more or less to put it together. So, but no, at the end of the day, this is going to be a big, big, massive thanks to Andrew for putting it together because he's the guy who's already told me what to be doing, what to be asking for the videos and things like that there. So
There you go. Yeah.
at more or less, my aim is to try and keep the concert running, give people something to look forward to, which I believe everybody usually does look forward to come to Cookstown for a night out.
Totally. Yeah.
So it's to try and keep it going, and then hopefully 2022 we'll get back into the Royal Hotel Cookstown again because the shows were more or less putting the finishing touches to it already.
Are you really planning for that far ahead? Yeah.
I well, it's going to be a wee bit special, hopefully.
There you
So
go.
yeah, but obviously this one here is we'll try to get this one sorted out here now within the next few months.
That's it. So 2021, that's the focus for now. I have to say, Andrew,
Yes.
obviously, he puts the videos together for our Rab Show YouTube channel. He does a cracking job. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited about this. So, Gary, I can't be excited yet because I don't know who the lineup is. Do you want to tell us, first of all, about the bagpipers? Do we have any pipers
Yes. The,
involved?
the papers that we have are all certainly well-known names. Straight away, you have the guy who performed in Cookstown in February. We have Pipe Major Stuart Little.
Oh, Stuart Little's coming back.
Stuart's for sending in a couple of recordings.
Oh,
Um,
brilliant.
Then the whole way from Austria, we have Robert Watt, or should I say the whole way from Mahara.
I'm all right. Wow, Robert, what? Happy days.
Robert's happy enough again to use recordings or send recordings in. So um, we have Ryan Couples back again for us,
Ooh,
and Ashley McMichael, who played I think the first concert.
he did, yeah. Oh, brilliant.
So both those guys are happy to do live recordings, which
So they're not going to be like pre-record. These guys are going to appear live on the
they're
show.
going to they're going to appear live, which is something which again Andrew, I know he'll sort that out for us. This
Yeah.
this will this will come across, no doubt. This will come across as that I don't know what I'm doing, and Andrew will fix it.
No.
Just, just
He's
to
the
put that,
man. He
just to
knows.
put that out there.
Yeah.
Um, then we have from Pittsburgh, we have or Philadelphia, we have Andrew Carlisle. Who
Oh, brilliant.
Andrew actually came across and played. Oh, it could be 10, 15 years ago at a charity event in the Royal, along with Stuart and Alan Tully.
Oh,
And
yes, I remember that.
big
That was a good few years ago now.
It was
Yeah.
a good few years ago, and the band, I don't think after 11 o'clock or half 11, I don't think the band actually got playing again the rest of the night. From what I remember, because it was such a long time ago, the three boys got up on the stage at the Royal and piped and piped. drank and piped and drank.
Yeah.
So, and then the last one we have is from Australia is Lincoln Hilton.
Wow. Also, Lincoln's
Yes,
involved as well. Oh my word.
Lincoln has agreed, yep, to be involved in it as well.
That's fantastic. Now, Gary, it'd be fair to say that this is quite an international crowd that's coming in. Say Austria, from the United States, and now from Australia, all over the
Well,
place.
it is because, to be perfectly honest, you can't afford to fly these people in to come to Cookstown to play for 10 minutes.
Ah, true.
You know,
Yeah.
it's impossible. So this, as much as I would love to get as many guys like that there in to raise the concert even further and just for different names and different people, but like you can't bring people, if they're going to come across, to do a show on their own or maybe a few shows,
Mm,
but to do a 10-minute segment to come in, from here or there, it's
yeah.
that's
It's
that's
great.
impossible. Unless
That's it.
unless you unless you put the price of tickets up, sky high, and then people won't pay it.
That's it.
So I thought
Indeed.
to myself, this is my chance this year to try and broaden it a wee bit more international, as you say.
Superb. No, so that's the bagpipers, but you have to represent us drummers as well, Gary. So come on, help
Yes,
me out. Who have we got?
as Wilson Pollock would always call the drummers the musicians.
Yeah.
Uh, Maybe not. We have the reigning world champion Stephen McWhirter,
Excellent. Happy days.
the previous world champion Gordon Brown is happy
We
to do
happy
something for
days.
us.
Gordon's involved. Yeah.
Then from Australia we have Stephen Shedden.
Oh, Stevie Sheridan with his huge
Yeah,
muscles.
yeah. So obviously, whenever you see the some of the videos he puts up, like they're really really entertaining.
Oh,
So
brilliant.
again,
Yeah.
that was just a matter of an email, and within, well, a time difference, like within a short space of time, it was no problem. I was delighted and honoured to do it.
Ah,
So
superb. Yeah.
then you come a bit closer to home again. You have Wally Glenn Holmes.
Legend.
Well,
Great.
again, it's just a matter of just a phone call there, and this guy Gareth McLeese. Actually, there was no such thing as just tell me where I have to be here any year. You don't even have to ask.
Wow.
So
There you go.
Gareth
Brilliant.
Gareth's happy. And Gareth is actually, he's been happy enough as well to do a live recording if need be as well. So,
Oh, so he'd be appearing live as well. That's brilliant. Excellent.
uh, so then we have wee Jamie Coffey again has agreed to do a couple of videos for us.
Excellent.
And the last snare drummer we have from Scotland again is young Kerr McQuillan.
Oh,
Uh,
Care as well. Happy days.
Kerr is more than delighted to do something for us again, and he has put up a good few bits, to Lincoln Hilton's tunes before
Yes,
picking. So like they're really entertaining. So it's like everything
definitely.
else. I've just asked everybody because just make it entertaining. I don't care what you do. It's like it's like every other year. What they do on stage doesn't make any difference to me. Just get them on the stage, make it entertaining for the crowd, and that's all I can ask
That's
for.
it. It's all about raising money for the Children's Cancer Unit in Belfast. And
That's it.
if anything, Gary, from throughout the years, this event actually has raised quite a sum of money for the Cancer Centre. Do you have any idea how much it's raised so far?
£31,520
Oh my word.
in 3 years,
That's
which is,
amazing.
I remember, and I think I spoke to you after the first show before
Yeah.
I went from the Budweiser, and you were saying to me that had I any kind of numbers in mind, what we're hoping to raise
Yeah.
privately.
Hmm.
I had hoped that we could get about £5,000. But I never said to anybody apart from Alexis because I just thought people could laugh at you if you're sitting there with about £2,000 or £3,000. But so say £31,520 in say 3 years,
That's
and really,
incredible.
it's a PayPal family throughout the world who have
Yeah.
raised
Yeah.
this. It's all their help and all everybody who attends. That's all your help.
Fantastic stuff.
So
Yeah. And hopefully, this event will raise a ton of money, and that's the whole point. We're raising money for quite an incredible charity. But I know you've mentioned pipers and snare drummers, but we have to represent the midsections too. Have you got anything for tenors or
yes,
bass drummers?
Jordan Bailey again has stepped up and said he would try and put something together over in Glasgow.
Happy
Um,
days.
So we have asked a few other tenor drummers, well-known tenor drummers, who at this stage hasn't come back to confirm.
Right.
So there could be added on, maybe one or two more maybe coming into that there. But as it stands at the moment, Jordan's the only one who has come back to confirm.
There we
So
go. So
we're waiting on three more who are
potentials.
well
Yeah.
known, put it like that. So hopefully if they were to come back, it will certainly help. But if they
Excellent.
don't, we'll the show will still go on.
Indeed, indeed. So, Gary, can you tell us then, when is this all happening? It's normally around the start of the year, isn't it? So, is that what we're looking at?
Aye. Well, I'm trying to keep it around the same. It's obviously going to be February, as per usual, Rob. It's the 20th of February.
Right. There you are.
Trying to keep it around the same time every year, if possible, to at least people remember, oh, that concert's coming up, in February or this or that.
Yeah, that's it indeed. So get that in your calendars then, folks, if you're listening or if you're watching. 20th of February, I have it written down here. Get that in your calendar. So, Gary, folks are going to be able to tune in and watch this online. So you don't have to go to Cookstown to see this now.
No, you don't. But just see this before we leave. There's still one or two more artists here yet. If you
Oh, have you? Oh, you're not done?
not finished yet. So that there will be finished in an hour and a half. We usually put on 4 or 5 hour programs.
That's true. Yeah, well, go ahead. Who else have we got?
Usually there till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Bands, we have a few bands this year as well, which
Right.
obviously I had seen the way St. Lawrence and St. Joseph's and different bands, Holly Lang and different bands had did the things throughout the season with the wee boxes and all the players.
Aye. Yeah.
St. Joseph's, the Grade 3A World Champions, Timmy Farley and the gang are happy enough to do something for us.
Excellent.
So,
there you go. We get a band performance from them. Brilliant.
Yes, we will. We also get a band performance from our new Northern Ireland Grade 1 band, Closkelt.
Oh, the mighty Closkelt. We haven't seen them in ages, so that'd be brilliant.
Speaking to David, he's happy enough to, let's just say, get that organised and sorted out.
Happy days.
So he's happy enough.
That'd be great.
And then your lovely mug will probably be on the screen as well, because Tully Lagan have agreed.
Oh, yeah, I think I might have heard about that, and I have a bunch of tunes to learn. So yeah, I'm gonna get on that actually. So actually, I'm a practice chanter here. I should actually start working and start learning these.
Oh, you going to give us a wee picture, are you?
No, definitely not. No. That's brilliant, though. Yeah.
Matt Boyd Memorial, Al Ferguson. He has agreed to get some of the younger pipers.
Brilliant! Yeah.
Married together and do something for us as well.
Excellent stuff.
Then we have Rivara as the Grade 2 World Champion Drum Corps. They are happy enough to put something together for us as well.
Oh, superb.
So that leaves us then with two more. We have one here, the big one from Australia. We have the Western Australia Police.
Oh, the mighty Walpole.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Alistair McLaren, though, whatever he was contacted, obviously went to the manager of the band, and we're actually lucky because they are starting to put together a few new concert repertoire material.
Yes.
So they're more than delighted to help out with the cause. So it shows that obviously whatever goes to like of Australia, this is a world. No, this maybe sounds silly, but to me it is a worldwide concert, which everybody's with pipe bands nearly knows about it.
Yeah.
So
indeed.
whatever you have bands from Australia who are quite happy to help us out. That's great, So
it's fantastic, guy. Yeah.
And then
excellent.
The last ones we have then, Rab, is a County Armagh Drum Majors class.
Brilliant. So from Andrea McKeown Gibson.
Yes. I spoke to Andrea then a couple of weeks ago. They're actually happy enough to put something together, and to the best of my knowledge, they're going to use this as a wee dedication for Rachel Lowry, who unfortunately passed away a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
that'd be excellent. Yeah, brilliant.
Yes, that as it stands, there has been other people have been asked, but as yet I haven't heard any words. But we have almost all the world champions, current world champions from Northern Ireland and the Republic, who have committed. So
Superb.
that's where we're at with that. So that should take us 2.5, 3 hours at least.
Oh, definitely. And if anything, I thought it was just solo musicians. That's brilliant to hear that bands are getting involved as well.
Well,
Excellent.
we all miss listening to the bands.
Oh, do, yeah.
Regardless of should you be in 4B, should you be grade one? Look, so same principles. We all love the music. We all love playing in bands.
Indeed.
So
Yeah.
what we really want to do is just try and give the pipe band public something to look forward to, like we do every year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can still sit in your house and have your beer and your wine and enjoying the show. But at the end of the day, it's one of these unfortunate things which we're all in it together, as they all say. But we really
Yeah.
have to try and just get through it as best we can and get out onto that grass as quickly as possible and as safely as possible.
Exactly, Gary. Couldn't agree more. So, like, it brings me back to my previous question there. This is all online, so you can tune
Yes,
in at home and watch all of this. So, again, that date, 20th of February. Now,
yes.
we don't have any details about tickets to that yet, do we? Or how to, be able to watch this?
Well, again, because that's a technical thing, all I could do is say to Andrew, "How am I going to work this?"
Uh,
It's obviously it's going to be pay-per-view.
right.
This this is the only way we have of making money this year off it, because there's going to be no raffles, there's going to be no auction.
No auction.
All
Yeah,
all
yeah.
all those people and companies and individuals who send every year, like every single year, like they're loyal to their to the show. So I thought we'd give them a year off, to a certain extent, and just think to ourselves, well, if we just run the concert to keep it going and bring in a few pound, but it's going to be this is going to be the only way that we're going to raise the money, is
Yeah,
the pay per view, and because of that, we're just going to keep it at the £20,
yeah.
£20 per whatever way this whole thing works. You pay £20 to see it, and hopefully. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. We don't have people sitting in houses with 10 or 15 people and they're paying £120 does for 10 people. Hopefully,
Yeah.
well, it could happen. It could happen. I have no control over
No.
that there, but I'm just appealing to the nicer side of everybody. Look, as for the children, just because COVID's here doesn't mean to say cancer's away.
Exactly.
The,
Yeah.
chil- the children still need our help,
Hmm.
and that's the only way we can really run it this year is by doing this, Rob. So
Gary, I think it's fantastic. And honestly, with COVID-19, the pandemic, it's taken such an effort even to get to this stage, Gary. So I have to take my hat off to you if I was wearing one. Well done, man. I think it's an incredible idea. And as you say, cancer hasn't disappeared. It's still one of those horrible diseases that really affects everyone. And
well, that's it. And obviously
yeah,
you hear the news and you hear the way the whole world is going, and you just think to yourself, well, look, to me, yes, it'll take a bit of work to put this here together. Nothing, absolutely nothing compared to any other year.
mm,
There's no doubt it'll will take a bit of work for Andrew, but like he's brilliant at what he does, and he's great to work with, as you well know.
100%. Yeah.
So once I get the videos in, as I say, we've already got some of them in there. Just a matter of sending them to Andrew, and
And he'll put the
hopefully
puzzle
everybody.
together. Yeah.
That's it, and I'll just sit and basically talk, or I don't know what I'm doing really. This whole concert, mate, as I said last year, and every year you have one person in charge of it, but it doesn't that one person doesn't run it.
Uh,
He or she's really the person in charge. So like Andrew the creator, the fella who's going to be running this concert.
there you go. And he's an absolute legend, and trust me, he knows how to do it. So
Oh, I know that.
it's
I
it's
know
in
that.
it's in good hands, definitely, 100%. So Gary, just to remind folks again, this is happening 20th of February. You just heard the lineup, folks. That's
Yes,
amazing. And honestly, I'd put my hand up. See, for 20 quid, that's cheap at twice the price for that lineup, to be
I
honest.
think I think it is. But again, you know what?
Uh,
Money could be tighter this year because of
uh,
people not being at work and different things. And
that's
and,
it.
and, all the hassles that we have going on. I just think so. Yeah, I'm like you. I think so. £20. As I said last year, or for this concert past year, like if you were to go on World's Week
Yeah.
to watch this lineup or any of those lineups, you'd be paying a lot more than £20.
Oh, easily, Gary. Yeah,
So
and
I
all
think,
of this is all going to charity as well. So
yeah,
help raise money for a fantastic cause. So, Gary, can you keep us informed then, mate? Whenever people can go and buy tickets for this and go and get the link and how to watch it and all, make sure to keep us
yeah.
informed, and we'll let our listeners know.
I certainly will. It's, as I say, I get a chat to Andrew and see how we do it, or what happens. Certainly, we'll just want to let people know that basically it's going to happen again in February. Say 20th of February. It'll probably start maybe in around 7 o'clock. There's no need to be starting at 6 o'clock now because obviously we don't have the auction and the raffle and things like that there. So
That's it.
probably
Yeah.
starting at 7, and I'm kind of hoping to be read up for 10:30 or 11. You never know. See how it goes, but
We have to have the after party as well, and the sidebar. Like that's always the best crack.
well, I don't know what we're going to do. We just have a party in the house
Yeah.
on your own social distance and on your own, just two people.
Of course, that's
We don't
it.
want anybody. We want to obviously try and make as much money as possible. So
Yeah,
anybody, whoever you are, should you be in Northern Ireland, Republic, UK, Scotland, all around the world,
that's it.
tune in, click the link, whatever it's sorted out, pay your £20 and enjoy the show.
Indeed.
Sit in the house, have your beer and your wine, and enjoy the show.
That's it. Well, Gary, that sounds fantastic, man. And yeah, I hope you all take care, and I can't wait to hear further updates from you as more details come through. Excellent. Thanks very much for talking to us, Gary. Cheers.
No problem. All right then.
Thanks.